Joining us now, back again, a guy who has become synonymous with the Pittsburgh Steelers since entering the league in 2017. He's receiver JuJu Smith-Schuster. On behalf of the Snickers Rookie Mistake of the Year program, we'll talk about that more in a minute. JuJu, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Here we are just a few days from week one. What's your mindset? What's the overall emotion, thought as you get ready for the first game that counts?
For myself, I think, I have this feeling every year, I'm going into my fifth year, playing, the same team, and, it's just the same mindset, being able to say that, we start off the season strong, to stamp, say, hey, this is like the opener. This is what you're going to see this year, the Steelers. So, for myself, it's just, hey, like going in there, playing, balling, doing what we do, and show the world what we're made of.
When you see week one at Buffalo, is there any part of you that says, come on, we know we got to go there at some point this year. Why do we have to go there the first game of the season? Fans back, filling that stadium, tough place to play. Or is it, okay, fine, hey, let's go do it?
I mean, we're not shy away from it. We know that, we had Buffalo, week one. Then again, I'd rather take Buffalo week one than week 16. So it's a lot warmer and nicer. And I think that, the Bill Mafia fan, like you talk about a stadium that hasn't been full, because of COVID situations. But I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's a great game to have, as we go in to show, hey, this is what we're going to be going against. This is who's in our league and our conference. So I don't see why not.
And the first game of 17 regular season games for the first time ever for the NFL. How has the preparation been different as you've gotten closer to the first of what will be 17 instead of 16?
Definitely, the toll on your body, practices are not as crazy as you may think. They're not as long as you may think. The coaches are looking out for us, making sure that we're good, and taking care of our body because, it's going to be a long season. We talk about, less padded practices, days off, to rest your body. And I think, going into the season, like I said, it's going to be a long season, but it's going to be a great one.
And part of the urgency, even though you need to protect your body, is you got to learn a new offense. Matt Canada takes over. How has that been going? How ready do you feel? And how different is this offense with a new coordinator?
I think for myself, it's very different. For the past 4 years, I've been under an offense where, I've known. I think even I can speak for Ben, for a guy who's been under offense for his whole career. And this year for him, it's like a lot different because, with Matt Canada's offense, there's a lot more things that are different to it. I'm used to it. I'm getting used to it. I feel comfortable in it. I feel, ready to go out there. We did it during the preseason. It helped us out a lot. But to me personally, I think that, it's going to help us out a lot as far as like the offensive side. Motions, moving the ball around, different formations, moving guys around. So it's going to be fun to see, what we can do.
And that was going to be my next question from a fan's perspective, watching the game. What's going to look different? Is it going to be a lot of pre-snap motion and different formations and things we're not used to seeing from the Steelers?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's not, hey, let's just line up and then, just run through our plays. It's more so, hey, let's line up, pre-snap motions, come here, you go there, moving people around, being able to see Najee, as playing as a slot, as a receiver too. So you're going to see a lot of mix of everything because, we're not going to go back to, hey, we're just lined up, run plays. It's move everybody around so we can get the ball.
You mentioned Najee Harris, the first-round pick from Alabama, running back position. Expected to do great things. What have you seen from him so far in practices?
Man, when I first saw Najee, man, I didn't think he was that big. And I was like, this guy is a solid 200, 230 plus guy has great hands, and that's one thing that I noticed too when I watch him play is that, coming out of the backfield, being able to have that one-on-one stuff with the linebacker and being able to break away, a long distance, long speed. So for me, when I saw that, I was like, wow, this guy, he's going to have a bright future. Then again, with our O-line, I'm super excited to see how they do. And they've been doing really, really well for themselves. So it's going to be interesting to see how we play on Sunday.
You've always been kind of a big personality guy, gregarious, talkative, funny, charming, engaging. Najee seems the same way. And I think between the two of you, it may be, I don't know, it may be that neither of you can get a word in edgewise when you're together.
Yeah, no. He's a comedian. And that's one thing, if you ever get to sit down with Najee or talk to him, just outside of football, and he's really a funny dude.
You mentioned the offensive line, big changes there, 4 starters gone. Where does that stand as we get ready for the first game that counts?
I mean, in the preseason, that was kind of like our wake up call. But then again, like that's not, their starters. That's not a full game. And I think going into this, week one against the Bills, it's gonna be, hey, this is what the Steelers O-line. This is what we're made of, and everyone's gonna be able to see that. And like I said, I'm super excited to see what they can do. I think they're ready. I think they got it.
Ben Roethlisberger, 39 years old, back for at least one more year. How has he looked to you in comparison to the other seasons you've worked with him?
Oh, he's looked great. I think, having Ben is a blessing. I think a lot of guys don't understand that when you have a vet quarterback like that who helps you out a lot and makes your job a lot easier, it takes so much stress, off of our, tight ends, our O-line, the receivers, the running backs, just because, he just knows the offense, and being able to dissect the defense, make our job easier. It's what we're about. So Ben has been, he's always going to be Big Ben.
We know injuries can happen. We saw it happen to Ben a couple of years ago in week 2, and you had to go the rest of the season with backups. With Cam Newton floating around out there, has there been any talk in the locker room that, hey, maybe we should have Cam available just in case? You never know what's going to happen. I don't want to jinx anybody, but you never know. Has there been any buzz about maybe getting Cam there?
For myself in our locker room, that has there's no talks about that. I know Cam's situation is tough for him, but at the end of the day, I'm just focusing on the guys who are in my locker room and just wishing Cam nothing but the best. I mean, he's a great player. He's definitely going to get picked up.
This is your second year in contract year mode. And last year, I assume you went into the season thinking, hey, I have to just presume this is it, that I'm not going to be back next year because I don't have a contract beyond this year. Does it make it easier to kind of do that again? Just like last year, that same feeling that I got to go out there, I got to do my thing. And there's a chance that if I do well enough, I won't be here in 2022.
Yeah, of course. That's what I had the mindset of, obviously being able to play out and, get the best position for myself, possibility. And, that's the same thing with this year. I think this year it's going to be a lot less stressful because, I've been through that process and I know what it feels like. And obviously, like, I'm actually ready and I just can't wait, man. At the end of the day, man, it's all about just playing, and then that will take care of itself on the back end.
I know that you're not supposed to talk about a teammate's contract situation, but you were drafted with TJ Watt. Are we going to see him on Sunday? Do you know?
Oh, that's between the Steelers and TJ Watt.
All right, I had to try. No rookie mistake of the year.
I would love to see TJ after Sunday.
The Snickers Rookie Mistake of the Year program rewards fans during the NFL season who share examples of rookie mistakes they've made because maybe they just needed a Snickers. Tell us more about what you have going on with Snickers.
So pretty much this thing with Snickers is that, the rookie mistake of the year, obviously the error that occurs these are not bad luck. These are funny missteps when you're off your game. For example, like leaving your tickets at home when you're going to the game and your family's stuck outside, not realizing that you left the gas pump in your car and taking off. And these are things that, you can send these fans can submit these with videos, image, text, rookie mistakes for a chance to win. To submit your rookie mistake and learn more, fans can also head to snickersrookiemistakes.com. Also use hashtag rookie mistake because, man, you can win 2 Super Bowl tickets and have the opportunity to rush I don't say the Coliseum, but the Super Bowl in LA.
SoFi, the new place, the new stadium.
Yes, the new stadium.
Okay, so, and this rookie mistake is a perfect segue for something I want to talk to you about, because we've established in the past, I don't know if you remember this, you're younger than my son, so I kind of feel those fatherly instincts whenever I see JuJu doing something that could get JuJu injured. That milk crate challenge. JuJu, what were you thinking?
If you guys if you actually watching the video, I wasn't all the way doing it through. So that was something that, I was just, my boys had my back. Let's just say that.
I saw you had spotters. You had a guy on each side, which is good. If you fell, someone was going to catch you, and you had the good low center of gravity. I mean, it's a professional athlete doing it. I assume if anybody's going to pull it off, it's you. But we were very concerned for you as you enter another contract year, because we've seen some people take some wild spills on the milk crate challenge to the point where TikTok won't even put the videos up anymore.
Yeah, it's banned on TikTok. But at the end of the day, obviously I'm safe, I'm healthy, and I'll be playing this Sunday and ready to go.
And let me just make sure that I interpret what you said correctly. Again, not that we endorse or condone or recommend that anyone do it. Don't try it at home or anywhere else. Did you just do the backside down? You didn't do up and down, or you did the whole thing?
No, I just did the backside down.
Okay, there we go.
Literally the 3 steps. And
Good. Very good. All right. Well, I'm relieved now to know that you didn't take the full risk up and down. Somebody said, hey, but please don't let JuJu take milk crates out to the logo of the visiting team this year either. So I hope you won't be doing that.
No, I won't.
All right, pal. Oh, hey, we wish you all the best. We want to see you have a great year, and we want to see you make the money that you deserve, whether it's in Pittsburgh or somewhere else. And we look forward to watching you get it done this year. Thanks for some of your time, and we hope to talk soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.